Hello, everybody. It is December 23rd. I think that's Festivus. So happy Festivus, everybody. A Festivus for the rest of us. And happy on birthday, and happy birthday, and happy holidays, and happy days off from work, and just have a happy day in general. Some of us are in a rainstorm. Some of us are in a snowstorm. Some of us are in a hailstorm. Some of us have heavy winds. Some of us are in toasty warm places right now. Everybody wishing they could switch with somebody else. But here we are. And this is not a scheduled show. I actually have been so busy that I totally forgot to post a schedule for this week's show. So I guess that means I wasn't late for anything. Thank goodness. But I will also say that I may or may not be able to do any live shows between December 30th and January the 7th because I am going to travel the world just a little and maybe even meet up with some of my guildies. And I'm going to head down south because I really want to tan. I really want to swim. I really want to wear as little as possible and just worship the sun. Worship the sun, worship the sea, and just be somewhere new and take in something different to get those cranial juices flowing, to get those neurons flowing, to do anything to boost my mood and my interest and have some adventure because I will never give up my sense of adventure. But I want to celebrate all of you, my subscribers, and in this riddle, it was just my first attempt at a crossword. Keep trying to use the community tab for different things to try to keep people who are looking for something to do, to have something to do that's different and not always see the same thing in there. And so this time around, I tried out my hand at a crossword puzzle. So I'm going to read the questions, and then if you did actually print this out and try it out yourself, I'd love to know how many you got right, how many stumped you. And I base this on some of my very first subscribers who've been the most vocal in our live chats or the most feedback for me privately when I first started out before I even had a rigged avatar. So let's get started. If you head to the community tab, there is a crossword puzzle there. If you want to try it out first, just pause this video and you can always come back to it later. And I'm going to stick it in the playlist called Allow for Happy because they're supposed to be fun. If they're stressful for you, just don't look at it. But I'm going to talk about it here right now while we have a chance because I'm always looking for new ways to keep you entertained. So here we go. There are 20 crossword puzzle questions. The first one, we'll do the across column. Number 1, our first mixed breed baby in my singing monsters for our little YouTube community under Venus Callida. Our mixed breed baby, what did we name it? I don't know if I should, maybe if you're just going to do this live with me right now. Do, 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 do. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. La, 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 la. Okay, our first mixed breed baby that we put together, we chose some of our first subscribers, Hero Flame and Dark Alice, and we put those two characters together because I named all of my singing monsters after my subscribers who were live and active with us when we first started playing this video game, and we named it Dark Hero. Dark underscore hero. Now we don't have room for an underscore, so we skip the underscore, so it's DARKHERO, Dark Hero, number 1 across. Then we have number 4 across. Venus's birthday month. Do you remember the day that I've claimed for my birthday? Remember in my backstory, I am dealing with amnesia, PTSD, things like that, and trying to put my things together. I don't remember my biological birth date, but I have claimed a day of the year that I think symbolizes my journey as I heal. And so what is my claimed birthday month? Do, 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 do. It is January of the god Janus with the 2 faces, one always looking backwards, one always looking to the future, caught in the doorframe of life, never quite living in the present because the past haunts them and or escapes them, and the future is never certain. I thought that was very fitting for me, but more so because I actually claimed the birthday of New Year's Day because it's a fresh new start. And if anyone out there does actually suffer from or has suffered from partial or full amnesia, I am very sorry. And I hope that it's temporary and hope you can rebuild. And if not, I hope you are building a brand new life because you deserve a good one. And I think that was fitting for me as well. So that's why I took it, a fresh new start. No matter the past, a fresh new start. You can have one every second. Every second, you can make that choice and turn something around. All right. Number 8 across, my WoW officer and subscriber who loves sandwiches. Now, those of you who play the door games may remember this, but there is a very specific guildie, an officer, for such a long time, my loyal officer, and one in the real world too, by the way, I will say, loved sandwiches. Which one do you think it is? Now be careful. I didn't say baguettes. I said sandwiches. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Now, in this answer, a little bit of a trick to it. 8 across, my WoW officer and subscriber who loves sandwiches followed me here into the virtual world of YouTube from the World of Warcraft. It is Carry Mage. But Carry Mage goes by a very specific party name. He likes to take that noggin fogger and dance around doing heavy metal guitar, air guitar, while he celebrates eating his sandwiches. And that's Mini Skelly. So that's his nickname, and that's the one I used in the riddle. Miniskelly. 8 across, Mini Skelly. Go, my sandwich-loving friend. I mean, you have the best sandwiches. I mean, you should invite, you know what, we used to invent our own sandwiches. So we did have a signature sandwich for our guild. I can't remember what it is. Mini Skelly, write in and remind us what it was. All right. Number 10 across. We had originally, Venus made a YouTube channel to help people get this. There was a real specific, tangible thing that people need, and I really did start this channel as a public service to help promote people getting this thing that is at the core of all of our health, because I wish us all health, future health, and longevity. And what do you think this core thing is? If you were there with me from the beginning, you know what kind of videos I was making back then, and the challenge to not being able to do the 8-hour videos, which would be more helpful. That's a hint. All right, I've said enough. Do 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 da 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 da. So, what did I originally make the YouTube channel for? To help people get this thing that I struggle with myself, and it really affects the core of your health. It really does. Sleep. We need sleep. So many of us are on here not getting the sleep we need, or because we can't get the sleep we need, and we're looking for help. And that's why so many of my earliest videos have the binaural beats. I learned how to do binaural beats to help us get into states of focus, states of rest, states of relaxation, states of sleep. And I hope they're working for you. I use them myself sometimes too. I really do. Test them out. Sometimes I fall asleep when I'm making them. It's so hard sometimes to be efficient when you're putting yourself to sleep with your own work. Anyways, SLEEP. That's 10 across. All right. Number 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. Number 12 across. My Tuesday night live show. What is it called? Forget about the spaces, no hyphens. What is my live Tuesday show? I've actually been pretty good at not missing those. When I was going to the particular meets for the Game Inventors Club, I was doing Real Me snack nights. And sometimes when it's Celebrate a Day for a particular recipe, a particular food or drink, I'll give you a Riddle Me Recipe Blitz. Those are your clues. What is my Tuesday Night Live show? Ooh, and that was me raising my ice water. I'm back at that. Drinking to your health and mine. Ice cold water does make me happy. All right. So number 12 across my Tuesday Night Live show is Riddle Me Din Din. And I couldn't think of a better name, but other subscribers, early subscribers, told me they liked it, so I'm sticking with it. RIDDLEMEDINDIN, and I'm not sorry for the way I named it. Riddle Me Din Din, and it's live. If there's ever time I'm pulled away, then I will send in a Riddle Me Snack Night or a Riddle Me Recipe Blitz just to give you something while you wait for me to find my way back home and get online. All right. Now, number 13 across. The subscriber in WoW with Venus. There is someone here who subscribes other than Aloria. Other than Carrie Mage. Oh my goodness. Other than Carrie Mage. Other than who is aka Mini Skelly. It's a subscriber here that's also in WoW with me. Now, oh, there's a few of them. Hang on a second here. Oh, this actually could be two different people. I meant it to be one particular, but so, there's actually two possible right answers that will work. Let me just double check something here. I don't have my actual answer sheet in front of me. I'm just winging this. Oh, hang on a second here. I know who it is. Okay, I know which one this one is. Okay. A riddle for each. Okay. There is someone we've seen just a few times. They are on the West Coast. They are one of my key officers that have held the Alliance side of my guild alive, while also being a subscriber here, and while also one of my officers also followed me out of WoW into my YouTube channel, just as another way to stay in touch with each other, keep each other alive in the game. This subscriber, such a pretty kitty. That's your hint. Do 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 do. If you've played our door games, you know who this is. Do 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 do. I lovingly nicknamed her Pesky Tuna because she's up with the Luna. Every time the moon comes up in her time zone, she's awake. My time zone, the moon is straight up in the air. This is the fun part of being online together, because sun could be shining down on some of us while the moon is looking down on the others. But we're all here together at the same time. I think it's a miracle. It is my very loyal officer, Pescana, and if you've ever, she has been sometimes in our live shows talking to us, usually because she's on at a later time than I am. When I'm live streaming, she catches her shows at a later time, and we talk about it, while we're playing World of Warcraft together. Pescana, Pescana. She is a druid. She's a feral druid. Actually, she can play the other specs too pretty nicely, but she's just a beautiful blue kitty. So thanks, Pescana, for sticking with me out here and being one of my very first people to look over my very first scripts for Brave Immortal Souls, which I hope to get back to and pump them out. Hey, Sign Ratan! So because the two Celebrate Everyday Crossword Puzzle Days have happened, I thought that it's time for me to just share our answers to the riddles for the crossword puzzle I made and put in our community post. So you can just play along with me here, because I'm like halfway through the across questions. So I'm at the across question number 14. So number 14 across. The first game Hero Flame got Venus to play on Gamer Night was one of my very first Gamer Nights. Hero Flame was the very first subscriber to ever actually talk to me during a live show. And they talked me into trying something that you could do through PC gaming. Does anybody know Cyan Ratan? I don't even know. I think you joined us after this night. But for a couple of Gamer Nights, I was playing this game. I actually had a lot of fun with it. And the only other hint I can give you is I'm just as bad at doing that in the real world as I am in this game. That's your only hint. I'm going to give you some time to think about it. The first game Hero Flame got Venus to play on a gamer night. Do 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 do. The first game Hero Flame talked me into trying out was Mario Kart. Hang on 1 second. Something's buzzing at me, and I'm making an apple pie, and I've got to turn it off before it burns. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm gonna let that cool. So Mario Kart, Mariocart. It was Mario Kart. That's all right if you join after that. We're just happy that you're here. Okay, I've got myself 15 minutes to get through this because then I've got to run. I've got laundry going. I'm actually trying to do the adulty thing today. Get myself spruced up for the holidays. So here we have 18. Venus's profession. Oh, if anybody knows my backstory or if you've ever read the preamble about my YouTube channel, what is my profession? Remembering that I'm a Frost Death Knight coming out of the world of Warcraft. What do I do? What am I? Do 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 do. Starts with an M. I'm a mercenary. You can hire me to do a job for you. Otherwise, I'm recruiting anyone, any lost soul, any mortal soul that needs a home, whether temporary or permanent. You can join me. You can follow me. You could be part of our community for as long as you want, as long as you need. But I am a mercenary. That's how I survive. In number 19 across, our Sunday night WoW romps are Dragonflight what? I have a name for my... Yeah, you are right. Mercenary. Thank you. You are correct. Yeah. Okay, whoop. Let me get in there. So in this one, so I am a mercenary. That is my profession. So our Sunday night WoW romps are Dragonflight. What is the full name of my live show on Sunday nights? Ooh. Oh, I'm going to drink some more of my water, and I will drink to your health and mine. Sunday nights, what is our show? Dragonflight, what? I love my ice water. Do 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 do. Dragonflight Follies. Follies. Dragonflight Follies, number 19 across. All right. Last one for the across pile, number 20 across. Our newlywed subscriber who explores ghost towns. We have a subscriber. They've come to many of our live shows to chit chat with us. And we also gave them a monster in My Singing Monsters. There's one named after them too. It's one of those multi-headed Venus flytraps. Yes, you are correct. It is the Dragonflight Follies. So who is this newlywed subscriber who explores ghost towns in Australia? So I don't know if you guys follow each other, but our subscribers many of them have shows of their own, which I really love that we support each other in here. So who is our newlywed subscriber who explores ghost towns? Actually, I find their shows interesting because I love to see all of that kind of stuff. I usually find some pretty neat things. No, there is someone else though. Their name is Intrepids. Intrepids. And if you guys look up Intrepids in our our community of subscribers, you're gonna find that she has a show in Australia And she just recently got married live just a couple of weeks ago. So she is a newlywed. She and her partner who make the show. And then they search all sorts of ghost towns. And they find some really neat places that they've covered. Okay. That's it for our across. Well, let's go down. We've got a few. So number 2 down. Our subscriber Noriyama's playable class in the World of Warcraft. We know I've got a song I wrote for him. I never did post it. Eventually I will. I swear. I promise I will. But Noriyama's been seen many times in Dragonflight Follies, and he is the first voice ever to be heard live with me while trying to figure out how to post my gameplay. And he was troubleshooting with me live. So that's his voice. The very first voice you hear Venus talking to is Noriyama's. And he often was trying to show me how to tame those dragons and how to fly them through the flight paths so that I could power them up and be able to level in the game without dying everywhere. That was Noriyama. And he was always accompanied by 2 cats. He loved his ghost tiger and his ghost lion. He loved his ghost pets a lot. What was his playable class? Do 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 do. All right, Noriyama, our raider, our master raider, playable class hunter. He is a hunter, and he always had 2 hunting pets used for tanking and distraction. Hunter. That was 2 across. Okay, 3 across. The subscriber in Harry Potter with Venus. So we have someone that's visited many of our live shows. And usually when I'm playing Harry Potter puzzles and spells, if they see that I'm online, they'll log in and they'll be playing with me and chats with us through the text messaging system in the Harry Potter Puzzles and Spells game, as opposed to chatting live in the live stream side, just because they don't have their own YouTube channel, so they're not able to chat through the chat side, so they chat with us through the Harry Potter side, and it's been a lot of fun with them. Since this subscriber in our YouTube community joined me in the Harry Potter Puzzles and Spells, my group over there has been able to hit Sapphire level either 3 or 4 times since they've been there, so they've been a lot of help. So sorry guys, just that season, you know, get the tickles in the throat. So who is this person? One of our community members here, who does follow our live streams but also plays with me in Harry Potter Puzzles and Spells, is Dark Alice. All right, Darkalice. And if you play any of those door games that I set up earlier times this year, her character often is featured in them. All right. We have a subscriber that has been here many times with us in our live shows, chatting happily. They've chatted with Hero Flame many times. Cyan Ratan, I think they've chatted with you a couple of times. They are married to the subscriber named Bunny, also featured in many of our door games and some of our videos, because they're also here to help get some sleep. And they have actually followed my videos as white noise in the background when they're trying to get some sleep. So who's married to Bunny in our community? They've been here on many live chats. They also have a 2-name name. Do 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 do. Oh my goodness. If there was any way to blot that out of live shows, I'd love to. Oh my goodness. Don't worry, I'll have some tea after this is all done. All right. So the person who is a subscriber who's been a part of many live shows, married to Bunny, is Tishy Adams. So we're going to go with Tishy. T-I-S-H-I-E. Tishy. All right. Now, if you followed the door games and the lore coming from the Brave Immortal Souls series, there is a ghoul and V's sidekick in battle. What is this ghoul's name? He's named after one of the very first people she ever partnered with in WoW, and used to be able to raise him in battle in Ray's ally cast. So this ghoul's named after a real buddy, and in the Brave Immortal Souls series, the name of this fellow Death Knight, now a ghoul, is what? In a hint, it sounds something like the razor called Bic. Who is it? Do 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 do. So the ghoul you'll see and featured in many of our door games and some of my when we were raiding Cass Foamlandia from one of our other subscriber series in a crossover video. The ghoul that I raise as an ally and my sidekick in battle is Jick. J-I-C. That's okay. Here we go. Number 7 down. Venus's nickname in WoW. There's a short form people call me. What is it? Do 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 do. So sorry about my coughing today. That was unexpected. So my nickname to the subscribers who actually play World of Warcraft with me is V. V-E-E. All right, number 9. Our subscriber who loves baguettes. Would you happen to know who loves baguettes in this little community of ours? I think that even made it into my Christmas song that I put on the community channel when you log into my YouTube channel main page. Shorty. The person who loves baguettes is Sign Rattan or Ryan Catan. That was the first thing I ever learned about you. I had to add it in because I still think of you as a superhero flying like Superman through the air, holding a giant like submarine sandwich in his hand in a baguette. I had to honor you there. So I hope you love that. You are number 9 down. It is you. You are my number 9 down. All right, no jokes intended with number 9, but that's the number I gave you. It is you. Okay, number 11 down. The first subscriber that talked to Venus in a live chat. Ooh, I actually mentioned this earlier. I wonder if you remember who that is. Our very first brave soul. But what I don't know, Sign Rattan, is what you like to put on your baguette. Is it mustard? Do you have any Grey Poupon? Okay, but being serious, we have just a couple riddles left. In number 11, the first subscriber that ever talked to Venus in a live chat. Who is it? Do, 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 do. Yes, it is Hero Flame. You are correct. And okay, number 15 down. The night we tuck in and chill together. When is that? Even though I've lately slept through it myself when I tucked in and forgot to chill first. Which I'm really sorry for. We'll make up for the end of time. What is that tuck in and chill night? When do I do that show live? If I am awake. Which night of the week? Do 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 do, do, do. Do, 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 do. I think my voice is getting worse the more I sing to you guys. I'm so sorry. I'll blame my cough. Yeah, that's it. So the night we tuck in and chill together is alternating Friday nights. Friday nights. Keep people company in case they're bored or not. That's it. Not on in the mood to go out or don't have anyone to go out with. And I want to be there for you in the way that I can. And you guys keep me company then too. Okay, I hear that the bell's gonna ring soon, so I've got to get going. But two more riddles, then we're done. 16 down. Venus's birthday number. I actually mentioned this when we were covering one of the earlier riddles for this show. So in 4 Across, we figured out that my birthday month is January, but there's a number. My birthday number, which day in January is the day that Venus claims to be her birthday? Do 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 do. Oh, that's my time, so I'm going to give this away before you have time. Number 1, I claim January 1st, New Year's Day, as my birthday because it symbolizes a new start. Okay, I'm going to turn off that timer. I'm going to give you the last riddle, and then I'm going to have to run. And my baked apples are done. Okay. Wait, no, I'm not. One more. January 1st, New Year's Day is Venus's birthday because it's renewal, a new fresh start. No matter what happened in the past, you get a wonderful chance at rewriting your future. Okay, last one before I go. 17 down. Where did we all meet? Where did we all meet? Where are we right now? What is helping us talk to each other right now? Where is my channel? It's on? Yes, you did it, Ryan. All right, sign return. Thank you for playing along with me. That made it so much more fun. So we have just revealed the answers to the crossword puzzle about our guild or our community here in YouTube, the Venus Callida channel. Have a great night, everybody. I'll be back later. I'll be popping in and out, unscheduled and unannounced all week long, in between everything else I have to do. And I hope you have a wonderful week. And I hope you enjoy all the episodes as I post them. And I look forward to seeing you again later. Have a great night. Sign Rattan, thanks for popping in and playing along. And I hope you guys enjoyed our very first crossword puzzle. Thank you so much. I'm so happy. I've got to go adult now. If I don't get my laundry, some stranger's going to pull it out, and I don't want people seeing what I wear. Well, except well, you know what I mean. Anyways, have a great night. Thank you. I have just finished the last of my water. I only have ice cubes left. So I'm drinking or popping an ice cube in my mouth for your health and mine. Don't forget to hydrate. And I'll see you next time. Have a great night. Thanks for stopping by. This is Venus Callida.